Hey guys, Dwayne Ryder here, PlayStation MVP from the PlayStation Community Forums. Thought I'd do an unboxing video of the PlayStation Gold Wireless Headset 20th Anniversary Edition. As some may know from the PlayStation Community Forums, I have done a review of the original PlayStation Gold stereo headset, which you can see it's right here. There it is. And the reason why I decided to get these is because my will say my nightly party chat friends. They often tell me a lot of times that the mic was going out or causing some extreme amounts of pain. I guess there was like some shrieking noises, sharp shrieking noises that I can't really understand why it's happening. So I decided to just pick these up because I recently found out that they came out. So we can go over a few things. So as it says, 7.1 surround sound. The surround is actually very decent, especially if you use the PlayStation Companion app. You can take different profiles from different games like Infamous Second Son and Bloodborne and recently released Until Dawn. All very good, very good sounding. Actually, do improve your enjoyment of your games. Anyway, let's see. We'll look on this side. So let's go down to features. This has, like I said, 7.1 surround sound, very decent. Not as good as Dolby surround sound, as in like Player Ones or Astros, but it's still good enough. It's actually really good. It has, like I said, the headset companion app, so you can download that from the PlayStation Store and multiple profiles for multiple games again. 3.5 compatible, so they actually provide a cord, which I'll probably show in once we open up this box, so you can hook up to any device and it's compatible. Maybe not the surround, but at least you'll be able to get some good stereo sound out of it. It's fully wireless. It's very few and far between do you find good wireless headsets for under $100. So that's a good one. The internal mic, off and on, I think the internal mic is okay. We'll say it's okay. I've heard much better. I've had much better internal mics, but it's decent for party chats and whatnot. You'll just sound maybe a little bit hollow. Often I'm referred to as trash can voice, so if that gives you any idea what it sounds like. And it has a rechargeable built-in battery, and that I will say lasts about 6 to 8 hours. I've gone about 8 hours sometimes. All you'll have to do is maybe later on go to like Model Price or something and grab an extra long like extension cord, like USB extension cord. That should help you out so that you're not constantly always having to recharge it. You can just, if you want, you can charge it from far away. But it does last a long time. It just, don't get me wrong, it does last a long time, so don't worry about that. Anyway, here's a couple other things that are inside. Yeah, you see right there. See, as I was saying about the surround sound. So let's look at the back. So this is how games were made, how games were made to sound. Sorry. As I mentioned, there's sound profiles. There's a Destiny profile. If you guys who enjoy Destiny, there's a sound profile for that, and it sounds really good. Very orchestral emphasis on the sound profile. I don't know if there's a Street Fighter V one. Maybe there is one in the play, and while there is Uncharted 4 as mentioned in here, there is a Last of Us remastered profile that you can check out just in case they don't have a sound profile for Uncharted. So let's see, let's look right here. It says it's a durable folding design. I don't know about that because I never folded mine in because I hear lots of stories where the hinges break off. So even though it does say folding design, which is nice to have so you can have easy travel, I highly advise not to do it. Easy access volume and mic controls. When we open the box, I'll show you that all the controls are on one ear cup. So that's really good. And over-the-ear cushions for comfortable gameplay. These are very comfortable, albeit they're pleather material. I'll say they do, after a bit of a time, like I would say maybe 2-3 hours, your ears start to sweat a little bit. I would much preferred a fabric design, not like the one that's on the PlayStation Silver headset, but like what you find on Astro headsets and more premium $300 headsets. But it's still very comfortable, especially since it is only $100. It's still very comfortable for the ear cushions. So right here it says fold up, slide into the travel pouch and take it as you go. I never use the pouch, but it's nice that it's an extra they added to it. And again, do not fold it. Easy connection with the wireless adapter. That's I cannot say enough. It's so easy. You just pop it in your PS3 or your PS4. You can even pop it into your PC and it automatically registers and syncs up right away. Distances vary. It depends upon how big your house is, but it goes a decent stretch of an amount. But it's very simple and easy to hook up. You don't have to hook up cords. There is no cords or anything with this headset at all, outside of maybe charging it. But you just plug in the adapter and you're good to go. It syncs in and you can get to your gaming. And I said right over here, 3.5 millimeter audio jack for the connection to the mobile devices. And as some may have noticed right here, there's no holes, so you can listen to your devices wirelessly, unlike the PlayStation Elites. But I know it's a trade-off, but you can actually hook up your headset to any device using the included 3.5 millimeter audio jack that's in the box, which we will open shortly. So right here, well, if anyone didn't notice, I just say that. It says right here, sorry for the glare. Download the PlayStation Headset Companion for PS3 and PS4. I really recommend you doing that in order to get the most out of this headset. To get access to custom audio modes created exclusively for your PlayStation Gold wireless headset. And I will mention this is a good value because there's I want to say there's over 10 profiles right now for different games, and more being added because I believe the developers really like, I don't know, maybe they personally really like the headset, and so more profiles are being added almost every couple of weeks or months. So there's always something new being added to the PlayStation Headset Companion app. It's fairly big, so you may have to wait a little bit. It's like 200, 300 megabytes, so be patient when you do download it. So down here it says compatible hardware, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and Vita. Of course, it says right here you might need to do a system software update. And also as well, when you plug in the headset for the first time, there may be a firmware update. I did see that once. Well, there might have been a few times, but there's once I did notice. And as it says right here, it is compatible with mobile devices and your PC, Windows 7 and Mac. And, of course, other Windows devices. Probably Linux too. So, without further ado, since we're about almost 8 minutes in here, let's do the unboxing. So, let's see. Alright. Really probably messed up this box. It's kind of hard to hold my device I'm recording and open this. So do bear some patience. Alright. So let's pull this out. And of course, the usual logo, just like the other headset, greatness awaits. Let's move this box out the way. So, let's look inside. So it says right here, please lift tray for accessories. By the way, when they say tray, I see a lot of times in these unboxing videos that people like open this up. Like, don't do that. This isn't even a tray. This is just a box lid. So here is the actual headset. We will look at this beauty in a second. So I'm just going to put it right here. So here's the tray that they were talking about. All you do is lift up, and look, there's a little box. So let's move this out the way. I'll put this back in here too. So before you open any headset, make sure that the manufacturers always give you good accessories, or you just dig through the box until you throw away the accessories later. Like for instance, this. I have no idea. I have no idea why they always include these very tiny short cords. I'm guessing what they're hoping to do is you hook up to your PS4 and you hook this other end up to your headset and you lay it on your PS4, the headset itself. You lay it on your PS4. I have kids, so that's not a very good idea. So I have a very long cord of that. So here's that 3.5 millimeter jack I was telling you earlier. It is very useful. I use it practically for everything. It allows me to hook up this device to hook up my headset to any device. I like it. It's really good. Yeah, I'm getting excited for a 3.5 millimeter jack. And Do not lose this. This thing is very small, and as you can see, what I told you before, there is no hole for that 3.5 wireless jack that was found in the Elites, but it's okay. Some may be upset about it. Some are okay with it. Like me, I'm okay with it. And that's your reset button, by the way, just in case you need to sync your headset back up. There we go. Refocus. And here is that pouch. I've seen a few reviews where where they say there's a cleaning cloth. Like those reviewers, you guys need to really like open these up eventually from time to time. So let's see if I can open this with one hand. Oh, I can. Oh man, look at that skill. No, not really. So, see, there we go. It's a little pouch. It's nice. It's very silky, very smooth. But you'll hardly probably ever use this. I never use mine, so don't worry. You can probably save it for your sock drawer. So, the coup de grace. I'm not going to open that. The headset itself. So, let's open this little puppy up. And yes, it is going to be difficult opening this with one hand. Alright, you are now witnessing me almost breaking my headset. And I only just opened it. I don't know why they always put these bags on here. I guess for health reasons. So, here it is. Here's your PlayStation Gold 20th anniversary headset. And just for comparison's sake, just for you guys, I will grab the original. Look at that. Do I have them beside each other? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this headset, let's see. It has the same. If anyone wanted anything different, this is probably just an aesthetic type of deal. So they both like the old one. This does have the memory foam that's at the top. It's very comfortable, very nice. It's probably better than no, it's not probably. It is better than the PlayStation Elites and the original wireless headset. So this is a welcome addition that they added for their PlayStation official PlayStation headsets. And so here I'm going to show you right now. Here's the folding that they were talking about. Do not, under any circumstance, do it though, because I've heard some very bad stories where the hinges actually eventually break off. Which makes you wonder, like, how? Well, if I can't do that, like, if it folds in, how do I like extend it? Like most headsets, you can extend this so you can, in case you got a bigger head. That's what these are for. So the ear cups actually move. They adjust to your head. I'm not gonna put it on my head because I don't have a selfie stick with me. Yes, I did say that. So as you can see, for the one ear cup, there's nothing here. But if you look at the other one, let's see if I can focus. Focus. Stop looking at the other headset. All right. So there's the VSS. That is your surround sound button. So you can turn off. You turn off the VSS. It gives you your stereo sound. And for those who don't know, there is bass in this headset. It's just that the VSS, the surround sound, kind of diminishes it a little bit once it's on. But when you turn off the VSS, the bass is actually there. It is bumping, if that's a word. The volume up and down rocker. And here's your mute button. That's also your monitor button. I forget what the word is called. I'll probably put a hover over description later. But if you hold down the mute button, it creates a monitoring low and a monitoring high. So I think it's like a touch tone or whatever it's called. But you press it once, it mutes it, and it's very convenient. And then on this side, this is very, you definitely need to, let's see if I can focus this. No, there we go. The sound and chat mixer. Now this is you. I've seen a lot of people who say I can hardly hear anybody, or my volume. I put the volume all the way up and I can't hear my game sound. You probably have to adjust the sound and chat mixer a little bit. So play with that to your heart's content till you're comfortable with a good middle ground between sound and chat. Or if you don't really care about chat, make sure you pump up the sound all the way up so you can enjoy less of the using the volume rocker, or at least not having it as high. And then here is your off, 1 and 2 switch. Off, of course, is self-explanatory, and 1 is when you turn it on. 2 is your sound profile. So you have to have that switch on 2 in order to enjoy those sound profiles you load into this, which you have to hook up by USB into your PS4 to load those preloads, those presets. Oh, and speaking of which, down here on the bottom, there's your charge port and your 3.5 millimeter jack. And for those who don't know, let's see if I can do this without making the headset fall. I don't know if you can see this because of the way that the light is hitting, but there's a little hole that you can see right here, right at this corner, and that is your hidden mic. This has, it didn't say on the box, well, maybe it did, but I forget that I mentioned it. I think I have a good view of that mic right there now. This has a noise canceling mic. It's okay. Like I said, the mic's okay. But there is your PlayStation Gold 20th anniversary headset. And there it is compared to the original. Let's focus. There we go. Now, it's up to you which aesthetic that you like better. This one kind of mimics your PlayStation 4 with the blue with the black. And then this is for people who somehow got their hands on the 25th anniversary PS4. I still got it because I very much like PlayStation, and I wanted a new headset, and so I was given a choice of getting the original again or getting this new one. And just for, I would say, build sake, I wanted to get something a little bit newer because this was made in February 2nd, 2014, I believe, and this one was just recently released, which is September 9th, so there might be a little bit better build materials than this one. I probably don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, it's down to aesthetic, which one you guys would like. Overall, like I said in the review that I did a review of, these are very comfortable, especially since these are cushioned, very soft material, especially with a headband. The sound quality is actually really good. I would say for the settings, for anyone who wants to enjoy the surround and actual sound, make sure when you put up this volume up a little bit, put it in the second region. There's like it'll show a speaker on, and that's the cool thing about this. When you have this hooked up to your PS4, you get prompts on your screen where it'll tell you if the VSS or surround sound is off or on. It also tells you your battery life of your headset, and it also tells you how far your volume up and volume down is, because there's no volume up, no voice or anything. It's just beeps. So I recommend, if you're looking at the on-screen prompt, have this on 2 for volume, because if you have it, I would say maybe like 3 to 4 levels, 3 or 4 notches below 3, but at most on 2. Have this on the 2 setting for your volume. When you press it up, it'll probably start with 1, and making sure you go up to 2 so that you can enjoy the surround, the sound, and I wouldn't say, yes, in the bass. A little of if you're using the surround. It makes a world of a difference, I'll tell you, because originally when I did review these, I thought they sounded okay, but now they sound much better once you play with a little bit of the settings of this. Overall, very good value for the price. $99 gives you wireless, good sound, good quality. I've heard some very weird things about their build quality. Just make sure you take very good care of these. I've had these for about a year and a half. I've actually had this since they've launched, and so they actually lasted me a long time. As for these, I just recently got. So if you take very good care of these headsets, don't throw them around. Make sure you grab with both hands when you're taking this headset off. Make sure you grab with both hands, one hand on this ear cup, one hand on this ear cup, and pull it off. Don't just yank it off, because over time these start wearing out a little bit. And don't fold these in. Do not, under any circumstance, pull these in. Unless you have to, like when you're traveling, of course. But overall, besides those few negatives a little bit, very good headset. Again, good sound, great quality, and I would highly recommend it for anyone. So here is your, move this out of the way. This is your PlayStation Gold wireless headset, 20th anniversary. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and share with your friends if you like. All right, I'll catch you guys later.